Anthropologists also suggest that type O may have been advantageous for hunter-gatherer populations, since their immune profile and digestive adaptation favored high-protein diets and exposure to wild pathogens, long before agriculture reshaped human health. On the other hand, the exposed H antigen on O blood cells can be a point of entry for certain pathogens, which is why O individuals are more vulnerable to severe cases of cholera and norovirus. Another trait is that O blood types usually have lower baseline levels of clotting factors, such as von Willebrand factor, which protects against life-threatening clots but can increase the risk of bleeding in some situations. A positive. A positive is the second most common blood type worldwide, found in about 3 out of every 10 people.
This is the
Its
same
defining
thing.
feature is the presence of A antigens and the Rhd factor on the surface of red blood cells, which means A positive individuals can safely receive blood from both A and O positive donors. Medically, this provides a broad pool of compatible transfusions, making it one of the easiest blood types to manage in hospitals. Its high prevalence also ensures that blood banks can maintain steady reserves for emergencies. Beyond its medical role, type A carries evolutionary and immunological traits that shape how populations adapted through history. The A antigen has been linked to a stronger immune response against certain bacterial infections, particularly those that spread in dense agricultural communities where hygiene challenges were greater. This may explain why the frequency of type A increased as humans transitioned from hunter-gatherer societies to settled farming civilizations. However, the same antigen that provides these defenses is also been associated with higher risks of clotting disorders
Where did he go?
vascular conditions, showing how evolution balances advantage with vulnerability. B positive. B positive blood is carried by about 1 in 10 people, making it less common than both O and A types, but still significant in the global population. It is defined by the presence of B antigens on red blood cells, along with the Rhd factor. In transfusions, B positive individuals can safely receive blood from B positive, B negative, O positive, and O negative donors, giving them a moderate range of compatibility. Because of its lower frequency, however, maintaining adequate supplies of B positive blood requires more targeted donation flow compared to O and A type. From an evolutionary perspective, type B shows a fascinating distribution. It is particularly concentrated in parts of Asia and the Middle East, suggesting that ancient population movements and selective pressure allowed it to spread unevenly across the globe. Research also links the B antigen with altered susceptibility to certain infections, offering protection against some bacteria while creating vulnerabilities to others. At the same time, the B type has been noticed in studies of metabolism, with some evidence pointing towards differences in how carbohydrates and fats are processed. These subtle distinctions reveal how blood types are more than transfusion categories. They are evolutionary fingerprints reflecting how humans adapted to different environments over thousands of years. A B positive. A B positive is the rarest of the major positive blood types, carried by less than 5% of the global population. Its defining traits possess red blood cells display both A and B antigens, along with the
I know not to go over there.
because of this full antigen set, A B positive individuals can receive red cells from any donor, A, B, AB, or O, whether positive or negative. This makes them the universal recipient in transfusion medicine, a unique advantage when blood supplies are limited or emergencies demand quick compatibility. Evolutionary studies suggest that AB is the youngest blood type, emerging only a few thousand years ago through the mixing of A and B populations. Its rarity makes it valuable to researchers studying genetic diversity, since it represents a blending of two distinct antigen systems into one. The same antigens that provide broad transfusion compatibility, however, are linked with trade-offs. Type A, the individuals show higher susceptibility to certain clotting and vascular conditions compared to O type. Still, carrying AB positive means belonging to one of the smallest global blood groups while possessing the widest transfusion safety net. An unusual evolution.
Try this, you bug-eyed freak.
Offensive.
Bro, it's like a kid.
Oh, look! A 0-point shard! Get it before the demon destroys the island with its power!
Warning, the demon has flung us into an inter-reality wormhole.
Recommend maximum terror.
Wait! I can redirect the wormhole to send us safely home to Springfield. Stand back. Wormhole calibration is an incredibly delicate task. Recalibrate! Recalibrate!
No! We have to go back to the island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield! Springfield?
Island?
Warning. Multiple realities have merged in a cynical brand mashup.
Wow. Springfield Island.
It's incredible. Now to conquer it.
Get the sword! Get the sword! Oh, they get the shard for Simpsons. Oh, wait. Wait! Sorry. That's why I was so confused. I was so confused on why he was putting an A there until I realized I spelled Fortnite. This is gonna be Fortnite. That's gonna be crazy how this is gonna be Fortnite. Oh, I didn't have a gold! I didn't have one of the gold! Fortnite.
Stupid remote, probably out of batteries like an inconsiderate jerk.
Yes!
The radio is saying if you find a glowing shard, call the police. It's aliens, uncontrollable, immensely powerful, and deadly.
Something powerful and something. A lot of power, all right. Ooh, Easter egg! Okay, Homer, do the thing you never do at work. Focus. Now we're remoting.
Is that a shard? And what are you doing to my living room?
Making it better. Try the couch.
Oh, it is soft. But you know I don't like alien tech in the house.
Marge, with this remote, I can turn all of Springfield into a paradise. End the tire fire. Save local journalism. Make something wonderful for all of us.
But can you make good decisions?
Yes!
Oh, go wild.
I'll save this for later, baby. But right now, I got a device I don't understand, a high school degree I barely earned, and no sense of personal limits. I'm off to create Nirvana!
Wait! What did...
Oh, thanks, Homer.
Thank you, kind sir.
Chocolate syrup? A fireman's dream!
Pour me a frosty mug of sugar, Mo. Making a town perfect is thirsty work.
Yeah, Homer, I swore I'd rip off my own head before ever saying this, but... On the house, I love that now my toilet has a never-ending supply of toilet paper.
I got lots of great ideas. You ever look up at the sky and think, If the moon is made of cheese, why can't it be melted on giant nachos?
Don't get too showy, pal. Some out-of-town dungballs have been looking for you. They say that Sharda-majig is dangerous.
Don't let him know I'm here!
Yeah, don't worry. I kept them busy with one of your little, improvements.
Hey, these snacks you gave us are moving.
Yeah, they're self-feeding pretzels, huh? Open your mouth, they walk right in.
Jump away!
Alright. So now I'm gonna put in a 4-hour loop of donuts. Get me out of here! Okay, I'm on my next stream. If I can, oh my god.